Hey, what's going on, everybody? Yo, what's going on, Ghost? Yo, what up? Is there any topic you want to debate about in particular? The what issue, sorry? Auditing. Okay, auditing, got you. I mean, I guess I kind of have like a neutral opinion on it. One way or the other, it is legal to film cops, but if you're like doing shit that breaks the law or whatever, then yeah, you should be held accountable. What? You're only asking to get shot if you present a clear danger to them or whatever. No, calling like no, they have to have a reason to kill you. What? You think cops can just kill people? No, there's plenty of incidents of cops going to jail for unlawful shootings. Well, you just said that it doesn't matter. They always are good. So you're wrong. Okay, got it. Well, good thing you're not a cop, right? Because you obviously wouldn't know how to like uphold the law. Again, you obviously wouldn't be a good cop since you wouldn't know how to like uphold the law. If that's like your views on it. Harassment is like a that would be like yeah, I agree with you. Harassment would be illegal, but like the def like how you would define harassment's different than like the legal precedent. Well, that would be stalking. Well, threats are different. If they're making threats, then that's just illegal. You can't threaten somebody. I didn't say it did. Just because somebody is saying stuff you don't like, though, doesn't mean they're harassing you. Somebody's like in a public space, like protesting, for example, like they have the right to do that, no matter how much you don't like what they say. Private citizens, no, they can't do that. I agree. No, you don't have the right to assault somebody unless they do something to you, and if your state allows for self-defense laws. Because you only can assault somebody if in a state. Well, for one, it depends on where you live. Some states there's no self-defense laws, or like they're very hard to get legal recourse on it. Like it's hard to prove them in court. Yeah, so I live in Nebraska, a very red state, and like self-defense doesn't work. You can't just like shoot somebody. It's very hard. You're like actually sub like 100 IQ. Like like a knuckle dragging like retard. Like I don't know how to even engage. You sound like retarded kids in school who were like, I don't even try on tests. It doesn't even matter to me. I don't even care. And then end up working some shitty job the rest of their life, bro. Bro. I'm not getting mad for the record. I'm just calling you retarded just because I'm using mean words, not angry whatsoever. But stop characterizing me as mad because I'm not mad. You're just retarded, and I'm pointing that out. Good thing you're not a cop because obviously you wouldn't know how to handle yourself with like professionalism. So you are just like so retarded. Sounds like did you have you like served? Have you ever like worked in law enforcement or in the military? Like have you done anything with your life? Yeah, I spent 6 years in the army, like, and I'm like a soft retard. No, you're just soft, dog. I don't know what to tell you. Like, you're such a snowflake that if somebody, you are so such a snowflake that mean words. Yeah, that's what I thought. Bro, he's such a snowflake that like mean words cause him to like crash out. He was like fantasizing being a cop and killing people that were saying mean things to him if he were a cop. It is fun. I literally was playing it like yesterday. I was playing it with my brother not too long ago. The fun part of the game is like the thrill of the chase, yeah, and like solving the puzzles and then escaping with your life. Yes, I love dipping people in vats of STDs. What the fuck? No, that's not what makes it fun. Not that part of it. What makes it fun is the thrill of trying to escape after you complete the puzzles. That's what's fun about it. Yeah, I don't like find pleasure in like torturing people even in a game. I just find pleasure in like the excitement of accomplishing like the puzzles and then escaping without dying. Like that's the thrill of it. Not the torturing fucking NPCs in a video game. That's not really the enjoyable part. That's yeah, it's part of it. Yeah. The story for Outlast, the actual original games, I thought that wasn't too bad. It was a cool concept. It's a cool concept. Well, that's like your opinion about it, right? We all have it's a subjective feeling about the art or whatever. What to you is a good like horror game then or a good horror story? You want to talk about like shock value? Outlast Trials is not a story game, but for the most part, it's like a gameplay loop like any other game. I was going to say Silent Hill and Outlast are both D, so I like both. Well then you would like Outlast 3 because that whole game's pretty much out of a building. Or is it 2? Oh, that's just Trials. Okay, yeah, Outlast 2 is all outside. There's no buildings really. I agree. Outlast 1, you said? Not the best. No, it's not the best. Nah, I don't think it's the best horror game of all time. It's a good game. Bro, okay, chill. I don't care. I'm just saying, I don't think it's the best. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think horror games. I mean, you don't like the Resident Evil games? I think those are like, I think like Resident Evil 2 is the remake especially. Holy fuck. I guess Silent Hill is pretty good too. I mean, in terms of like graphics and fidelity, I don't know. That's where Outlast won. If it would have been made more modernly, I think I would have. In more modern time graphics, for me, would have like been really good. The story is amazing. I don't know what the other person's yapping about. I think the story of that is phenomenal. No, it's super cool. Yeah, of course. Yes, I played like pretty much everything to do with Outlast. What ab- what about? Do you like the Dead Space games? I think those are also like stories that are amazing. Like it's got you. I would love this Skyrim mod pack to fucking download. What the fuck? Yeah. There's a mod. There's this collection I really wanted. All right, what's up? Oh yeah, I played a little bit. It's not really my style. I mean, I don't think it's a bad game. It's just not for me personally. The second, the most recent one. Nah, there. What was it? Peak or something was really good. I think Peak in the was it Baldur's Gate 3? Was that the same game that came out that year? Or oh, no, I'm thinking of something else. What was the other game that came out in 2025? What's the game that actually won it? Yes, yes, that game. Holy fuck! And then Arc Raiders. But that you didn't like Expedition or the Expedition 33 game? Oh, I liked that. I liked it a lot. I don't think it's. I think that the Kingdom Come Deliverance game though is not very accessible to a large audience, which is what's really needed for a game to win. It is very difficult. I agree. Hell yeah. I liked Outlast Trials too, by the way. I think that's a phenomenal game. It's so much fun, bro. Like the gameplay loop is so good. Yes, and it puts like a Dead by Daylight game to shame, which would be like another horror multiplayer long for pretty much forever gameplay loop. It puts that to shame. Oh my gosh. And dude, they had an update recently that like quadrupled the amount of content. Rebirth, yeah, I rebirthed. Oofta. Yeah, of course. Yes. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I agree. I haven't actually debated anything. I just want to do. I will debate politics though. U.S. ideally. We weren't really arguing about anything actually yet. I actually haven't had any real debate. Oh yes, okay, that one guy. Fuck, I don't even remember what we were talking about. We were talking. No, that guy was just yapping about how he doesn't like, or he doesn't like he didn't like the people that do those auditing videos where they like audit cops, where they'll like basically the whole people that do the am I free to go? Am I being detained? Like those videos. He doesn't like those, and I'm like I kind of have a mixed opinion about it. I guess I would never do it. I think a lot of those guys that do that are generally cringe, but it is legal that they do that shit. And if you're against them doing that, then you pretty much in my mind don't really support the First Amendment, which is super fucking anti-American. Yeah, that guy was like literal subhuman, like 80 IQ. 85 is average, you're right. Probably more like 60. 85, well, in the world it's 85 to 115. 85 to 115 is the range of average intelligence. I think it's actually I saw somebody in my room one time looked it up. I think it's Israel actually. That bro, we don't gotta like hate Jews. I if it my the range is 100 to 115, but like where it usually settles at a or 85 to 115, but the range is usually somewhere near 100, right? So like Taiwan apparently is one of the higher ranking countries with like 106, for example. But it could make sense that Israel has like a really high average IQ because it's such a low fucking population of fairly educated people. But China's like 104, which is kind of impressive considering they have like billion plus people. Once you get once your brain's fully developed, I'm pretty sure it's really difficult at that point, yeah, to increase. I think you can maintain it. All you can really seek to do is maintain it. From a younger age, yeah, as well. based. Oh yeah. Gotcha, gotcha. Um, well, no, it's kind of just like what you might come across as really retarded because your social skills are lacking, but you could be like a whiz in math. Social skills, just I guess would be the way of describing it. Yo, what's up? Wait, quick thing. It's Lord Satan. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Um, I am. Um, like currently as it is, or just the concept of having like people who I don't know about that incident. Um, what do I think about like protesters getting killed? Are they like peacefully protesting? Well, that would be bad, right? People that are people that are like um following the that are it's the First Amendment to we have the right to peacefully protest. Well, why would I talk to you then? Do you even care about like are you American? Obviously fucking not. I don't think you're American. Why am I simping for America? And that like what? Why would I simp for America? You're obviously not American. You don't even believe in the Constitution. My color of my what are color of my eyes? Like me specifically? Green. Why? You don't even care about the fucking Constitution? Well, like why the fuck would I care about anything you have to say? Because it's our founding doctrine. I served in the military. I care about my country. You just said somebody was protest like a protester got shot. Were they not an American? How do you wait? Brown people can't be American? Oh, well, that's just retarded, low IQ beliefs if you actually think that. What about the people that were here when we colonized America and like tech? Hey, retard, what about the people that were here when we colonized America? Yeah. Oh, you guys are so fucking cringe. Holy shit. I think that any fucking protester who gets arrested like by like Minnesota police, and like they get charged with some sort of state crime, I think Tim Walz should pardon all of them, every last one of them for any state crime that they get. That's what I think. Like arrest the ICE people? Oh, well, I agree. Yes, I agree with you. Yeah. I think that they should push back against that. That's what the literal fucking Second Amendment is. Again, the overreach of a tyrannical fucking like a federal government. That's like the whole point of the Second Amendment was states' rights to be able to deploy militias. Who Okay, fair enough. I think that well, fucking Wall said he's gonna fucking step down anyway, so that guy's kind of like useless in my mind. He's not rerunning for governor. What's up, June? Yeah, I mean, I think that he should take further steps to. There should be more action taken against the ICE people and the obvious federal overreach. I don't know. He should to govern, and that's a red herring. It doesn't really matter what she would do. No, you don't even Avila. You don't even answer. That's a red herring. It doesn't matter what you would do. What or your answer to that doesn't really matter. Because what you said was a rare red herring. It's like a logical like fallacy. Oh, okay. Based. Well, it's true. Then they're un-American fundamentally. Well, not. Well, if they're brown, they're not. That fucking retard that was in here before. Well, people do actually. Some people. I think those are just Discord people. I don't think the average Republican thinks that if you're brown, you're not fucking American. That's like really extreme. That's an extreme viewpoint. Wait, I'm sorry. Where are they recruiting from? That wouldn't surprise me because the like I've yet to see a video where the ICE agents are like talking or like a start to finish like incident, right? Like, like the watching the escalation of an incident where they don't use like good proper like policing um techniques. Like they always over like escalate really fast. They don't ever try to de-escalate, and their way in which they treat people is very much so like not good law enforcement. It's always straight to uh like the most like extreme measures. Besides, like obviously not every incident is them shooting and killing people, but like the fucking macing people shit that they do, it's just crazy. You would like, and a lot of the time, like you only really should be macing when like when people like a group of people is coming towards you, or like you have lawful orders for them to be like maybe removed from an area, and even then you shouldn't really mace people right in their fucking face. That's meant to be like a measure of keeping people at a distance, not going into their face to mace people. It's crazy seeing them do that shit. No, I did not. Damn. Right. And they just didn't because they don't really care. They just want people. There's like no actual fucking filtering process. It's just like come if you want to do this, come make it worth your while. Them being able to wear masks is absurd too. And no having no identifying identifying thing on them to show who they are. Pretty sure they have decent sized signing bonuses too, right? I could see them not either. If they don't, though, the federal government's going to get sued because it's a contractual obligation. Maybe there's some stuff that they put in the contract to get out of it if they need to. I guess. Being 6 years in the army, there's weird shit with like my education funding, where there's always caveats. If this happened, then there could be holds or freezes, or you won't get it. I, yeah, it's super admirable. And then, do you know what's the most unfortunate thing? All the cringe fuck losers who are like the big Second Amendment defenders and like unlimited Amendment or whatever defenders. They're not out. Fucking actual fucking losers. Yeah, because you'd always could because you could ask their opinion about it like in terms of like children getting murdered at schools or whatever, and like that never changed their opinion on it. But now I've heard people say I don't think they should. I've unironically already heard. It's like when you think like there's no way the position will move to this, right? Like I remember when the Epstein stuff was first happening, right? I was like, I wonder if Trump supporters, if it turned out there was hard evidence Trump was like diddling kids, if they would actually defend that. Like no way, that would be the line, right? People people defend that. it it does surprise me though. I it does surprise me. You would think like there has to come like some theoretical line where it's like, all right, that's too much. That's too far gone for me.
That's an illegal alien being deported.
I don't know exactly. I'm upset, and I'm like my dad was literally deported for being here illegally. Well, for committing crimes where he lost his like green card or whatever when I was like 6 or 7. No, I was 8. No, I guess the first time I was like 5 or 6, and then it was like 8 when he finally got deported. And even I'm like people like always come through things with like a lens of like anecdotes and personal stories and people they know that are connected to them. It's like that's why there's like the token gay conservative or the token black conservative archetypes. But it's just I don't know. I'm not like retarded though. People that are committing crimes that are here illegally should get deported, but that is such a low fucking percentage of them that that's not even that's just a dog. It's just an unserious thing to say. Like nobody actually like no shit, everybody believes that. Me too. Yeah, I agree. Not to mention like yeah, I think most people there's a weird gaslighting towards like left-leaning people that like all left-leaning people want open borders or whatever are all Democrats. That's be the most I I've in yet to in my life in person meet a real other liberal Democrat that wants open borders. I've yet to meet this like fantastical made up fucking Democrat. I've yet to meet him. Not that there isn't people who don't want it, but it's like an edge case thing is like I don't know. True. Yeah, there's not yeah, not really one there. Oh no, I'm not gonna lie. I feel that a little bit in terms of like the getting radicalized myself because I'm at the point where unironically if the next Democrat isn't like running on being hawkish as fuck and prosecuting every last fucking Republican who committed crimes and did illegal shit, I don't know if I'd want to even vote for them. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know if I could bring myself to vote for somebody who isn't willing to like not be a pussy. Yeah, 100%. And also the when the next Democrat comes into office, they better pardon anyone that this corrupt fucking DOJ convicts. That's or that prosecutes and convicts. That's how I look at it too. And because if it's acceptable that like Republicans get a fucking pardon or that Trump gets to pardon all the Jan Sixers, then it's acceptable in the other direction. Very obviously politically. I mean, Trump literally fucking truthed out who he wanted prosecuted and what prosecutor he wanted to do to take on the case. Like publicly directing his fucking AG to do these things. Like it's so shameless. I don't know. I think they kind of understand that they're pushing it too far. I think that they realize they're pushing it too far, but I don't think they realize some of the unintended consequences that are going to come from it. Is kind of how I look at it. Or they're like they don't have the foresight to recognize some of the consequences that they're just asking to have happen. Literally begging. I don't know. I mean, I could be completely wrong, but I the fact that there hasn't been a single ICE agent killed yet is remarkable to me. Hmm. The fact that remains though, Republicans don't care that no ICE agents have actually been injured or killed, or maybe injured. I don't know. Maybe some have been injured, but definitely not killed. Due to the protesting, Republicans don't give a fuck about that. They don't care. Your average everyday normie. If you were to ask them, I bet they would. If you were to ask them how many ICE agents do you think have been killed since Trump has came into office, they would probably say like 100. Like they're honestly like retarded. It's like asking them how many trans people are in America. Like what percentage of the population is trans? And it's like less than a percent, 10%. Like what? You're fucking two orders of magnitude off. I don't know. Yeah, yeah. There's nothing positive that actually comes from no actual like the fact that no ICE agent has been killed though is to me comparable to the fact that only one fucking rioter during the January 6th riot was killed. That to me is also fucking amazing that only one rioter died. The if we're gonna take the we're gonna jump to the logical conclusion, or it logically follows that the Renee Good shooting was a good shoot in quotation marks, according to like Republicans, then all the cops on January 6th, there should have been fucking hundreds, maybe thousands of fucking protesters there that got killed or shot at the very least. Yeah. It wouldn't be though. They would, yeah, they'd be a butthurt if you made it. People get butthurt if you make that analog. Sup, Quill? Holy shit! What do you play? League of Legends? Yeah. Oh, same. I just saw you had a Riot ID. Lots of what? No one, no one will care. Like on the Republic, it won't sway anyone's mind.
Enough training. It's time.
I think the Renee Good shooting, you have to be unironically, like a below average. Like you have to be very, very, like you have to be a partisan hack fuck to think that that was a justified shooting. Is how I'd look at it. Like if you know the, if you're a normie who has no idea about like how police should conduct themselves, then maybe. But oh, okay. Well then I can agree. Then at that point, if that would be the argument, then yeah. Okay, sure. Which makes them like horrible, like subhumans. Then.
Show me a target.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Time to jump. Stabilizing. Shoot.
Insane.
Anyways, anything else you want to
Making cover.
talk about?
Lights out. Back off.
Stay down.
Obviously, it's like retarded. Well, we're no longer taking it. We made some agreement. Trump did some agreement thing.
Destabilizing.
Well, they're our allies, so we'd be able to just deploy people there. I mean, we have a base there, you know? Yeah, they're our ally, they're our friend. If we wanted to like deploy people there because China or Russia was up to no good, we would just deploy people there because they're our ally and our friend, and they would let us.
Who else? Breaking them. Not ready yet. No distraction.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, shoot. See you later, bud.
Well fought. Focusing. Neutralize. Not ready yet. Stopping fire. Breaking them. It's you and me.
Wow, that just
Destabilizing. Stopping fire. Stand aside.
Yo, what's up? Nothing much, just chilling. What are you up to? Let's find Saturday.
Breaking them. Show me
Gotcha. Oh shit, just relaxing, chilling. Hell yeah. Gotta love that.
target down.
Same. I'm honestly just hanging out, living the best life, playing some games. I got back from the gym not too long ago, so just hanging out. Coming here to yap,
Breaking them.
argue, have a good time. Oh, making spaghetti later? Should be fun. Yes, sir. Oh, and I'm probably gonna watch something as well. Me and my wife are watching Supernatural right now. Yeah, someone in here was talking about it earlier, yeah. I haven't looked up anything to do with it. I haven't seen anything about it yet, personally. I haven't looked. Gotcha. Yeah, I did not know. I haven't, like, I believe you. I just didn't. I haven't seen anything yet. Like, I haven't looked into it yet. Yeah.
Time.
Oh, really? Oh, it's still like new. The cycle, new into the cycle, new cycle or whatever. Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, have you seen it? Have you looked into it? What's going on? It's going pretty good. We're just talking about the ice shooting. He's linking the video. Wait, they shot him at this point while he's on the ground? What the fuck? Why? Because he was resisting them? They just shot him? He wasn't brandishing anything. There was like 5 ice agents on him and they just shoot him? What the fuck am I watching?
Focus.
Wait, they shot him there?
Try again. Destabilizing. Making cover.
Get them down.
Where's that? Jesus.
Show me a target.
Damn, it's fucked up.
Breaking them.
Were they like self-hating?
Breaking them. Stopping fire.
They're almost one and the same at this point in my mind. Like, if you vote there are very few Republicans in office that don't endorse Trump or aren't endorsed by Trump. And if you voted for them, then you're like directly in line with it. No, I don't make statements where I ascertain their state of mind. I just care about like the actual votes that they do. Like if they're supporting Trump's agenda, they are supporting Trump, even if they're not saying it publicly.
Enemy down. Got 3. Destabilizing. Show me a target. Making cover.
Yo, what's going on, everybody?
Next. Breaking them.
I kind of, for the most part, I look at like like what news, whoever's reporting on it, like the original reporting, and I usually come to some sort of. You don't trust people that are reporting on the news? Oh no, I trust like the actual like reporting on it, like for example, the Renee Good shooting. I would watch the videos on it. That's like reporting. That's like the first source, basically.
Not ready yet.
Why do people care about like U.S. citizens getting killed by law enforcement?
And that's the end.
We can use whatever language you want in here. I don't know why you guys are policing my room. No, you're good. I don't care what you guys say. If there's substantively like if there's like substantive like critiques happening, and then they happen to also call you retarded, I don't care. But if you're just calling people retarded and you're not like explaining why they're retarded, then that's boring, you know? Police are?
Stopping fire. Joke's over. You're dead.
No. Wait, what? I'm not doing selective policing. What the fuck? Retarded, then that's fine, yeah. But if you're just calling someone retarded, then you're retarded. I don't know what to tell you. If you're if like, that's your argument is that somebody's retarded, well then you're fucking brain dead, and I don't know what to say. But the two people, they're snowflakes. They left. It's fine. Okay, I gotta watch that video again. One more time. Yeah.
Keep pushing people, you know? Oh shit! What the fuck? They killed him? Did they fucking kill that guy? Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Not again! Are you fucking kidding me? That guy's dead. Yo, we need people on site.
That guy got. Whoa, whoa. Does anyone defend this? Wait, is there people defending this shit already? Like, I gotta know. All right, well let me see what there is on it. Okay, well Fox 9 of Minneapolis says that it's a federal agent shooting. Federal agent, so that'd be ICE, an ICE agent. Ooh,
We have some extremely urgent and tragic recent fatal shooting of Renee Nicole.
Oh, it
Gator,
has been
American
confirmed that it was confirmed by Tim Walls, yeah.
citizen by America. End up liking this just within traffic. Outside of business, they're hitting him.
Yeah, it's this video specifically, yeah.
Details are still emerging. We at the time this is South Minneapolis. Then says DHS tells Fox News that the suspect was armed with a gun, which has been recovered by federal agents. Of course, I understand why people might not trust the federal government, given that from the story backlash.
even if he did have a gun on him, if you saw there's no way to defend them shooting him. They had him completely incapacitated on the ground, like 6 agents on top of him.
Keep pushing people, you know?
This is. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't really matter, right? What their status was. The video that I've seen, he looks pretty fucking white in the video, but he could be fucking Hispanic. I don't know.
Oh shit! What the fuck?
Alright, we'll talk to you later.
Police received a report of a shooting involving federal law enforcement in the area of East 26th Street and Nicollet Avenue. Based on the information that we have, which is very limited, this has been told any official reports of what has led up to the shooting, creating in our arrested operation to end.
I don't stay away from. If you look at I usually like stories like this, I take like 2 or 3 different reportings on it, see what the general consensus is, and then I get actual facts of the case that are released by like the police, and then you'd also look if there's like court cases involved with it. You would look to see at the rulings of that, and that's how I inform myself on things usually. I don't really want to hear punditry on it. I don't mind listening to people report on it if they're talking about it, like, but I don't really care about like the opinion piece stuff. I just want to hear people say what happened. The facts of the case are what matters to me.
This unfolds, but this is a video that was shared with us. If this was after the ICE-involved shooting.
We have some extremely urgent and tragic breaking
I'll be
news.
right back.
Governor Tim Walz of Minnesota has confirmed that there was a second fatal shooting by ICE agents in Minneapolis, and the footage of this is now going viral. It's occurred within the past hour or so, so details are still emerging. And of course, this comes in the context of the recent fatal shooting of Renee Nicole Good, an American citizen, by ICE agents. Many people, myself included, consider it a murder. In the aftermath, polling for ICE and approval for ICE have plummeted, and thousands upon thousands of Americans took to the streets yesterday in Arctic temperatures to protest ICE. And I can't imagine this is going to make things any better for the Trump administration. But before we unpack all that, if you end up liking this video and you want to support the channel, please be sure to hit the like, subscribe, and alert bells before you go. All right, folks, first things first, I have to emphasize that this is very breaking news. This happened just within the past hour, and details are still emerging. We don't know, at the moment, at least, we may discover it together. We don't know the identity of the victim. We don't know whether or not he was an American citizen. All we know is that he's a man. So as Mediaite confirms, Tim Walz confirms second horrific shooting by ICE in Minneapolis as new disturbing footage hits. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz confirmed on Saturday that ICE agents shot a man in Minneapolis, and he called for ICE to, quote, end their operation. So this is Governor Walz. I just spoke with the White House after another horrific shooting by federal agents this morning. Minnesota has had it. This is sickening. The president must end this operation, pull the thousands of violent, untrained officers out of Minnesota now. The Minnesota Star-Tribune first reported on Saturday that, quote, multiple sources with knowledge of the situation said a man was shot multiple times by ICE agents in South Minneapolis. This follows an ICE agent shooting and killing 37-year-old mother Renee Good in the city earlier this month. And so there is footage. I'm not entirely sure what the TOS situation is here on YouTube, so I probably won't play it, or I may play some of it, but I will include a link that you can check it out for yourself if you so choose. So ABC has some breaking updates on this. Minneapolis ICE shooting live updates. Federal agents involved in shooting. Tensions continued over the weekend in Minneapolis as protesters clashed in the streets with law enforcement following the second shooting there in about a week involving a federal officer. The Department of Homeland Security said that on Wednesday, a law enforcement officer shot a person who they said had fled a traffic stop and then, along with two other people, began attacking the officer. That incident followed the fatal shooting of Renee Good, a 37-year-old mother, on January 7th. DHS officials, I'll make sure that this is updated. Yeah, this is updated. Okay. The incident followed the fatal shooting of Renee Nicole Good, a 37-year-old mother, on January 7th. DHS officials said Good was allegedly attempting to run over law enforcement officers when an ICE officer fatally shot her, a claim that local officials have disputed. Federal agent reportedly involved in the shooting. A worker at a nearby business confirmed to ABC News that they witnessed a shooting and said they were, quote, currently dealing with the fallout. Hundreds of Minneapolis businesses closed Friday in support of a protest against ICE operations in the city, and streets around downtown area were filled with protesters. Despite sub-zero temperatures, large crowds of people carrying signs and demanding ICE out marched through the streets, and it is like a staggering level of participation given the temperature. We will look, I guess we'll try to look here at the footage. I may have to mute it here. So please just bear with me 1 second. So you see there multiple ICE agents looking to subdue this person. Several there outside of business. They're hitting him. And he's shot dead. And you see the agents back away. It's disturbing, but not as graphic as some of the other things that we've seen, like with Renee Good. I don't know if other people have recorded. We may see additional viral footage, but yeah, it's
Yo, what's up? Oh, pretty good. Heck yeah, man. What do you got going on? Oh, gotcha. Oh, that's why I got that four-wheel drive, brother. Oh, I drive a truck, so that makes sense. Well, the current conditions outside would be a good use for it. Gotcha. Oh, I wasn't talking about anything.